Hiya guys, Spectre here. Welcome back to some more Total War Warhammer 3. Continuing my Kugath Plaguefather campaign. We've launched our assault on Cathay. So we're going to start kicking their ass. I'm not sure where we're at. We need 15 settlements for our victory. Also, just before we get into the video, got this to show you in case you guys are new around here. If you're on the main page, you'll see this basically a bit below the main intro thing, or above it. The subscribe button is over on the far right side for some reason. If you're new, please press the subscribe button for me. If you're on the video page, it should be below the video, near my name and my subscriber count. Obviously that will change, but still, the subscribe button's there. Please hit the sub button for me. I really need to get to 1,000 subscribers so I can get on the YouTube partner program. If you help me get there, I'd be immensely grateful. I've already got well over the watch time hours and this goes up daily. So I just need your help getting to 1,000 subs. And if you're watching the content anyway and you're enjoying it, like 3,000 to 4,000 of you are every month, I only need like 700 of you to get on the program. If you can just press the button and help me get there, I'd really appreciate it. It don't cost you anything, it is free. Right, let's crack on. I think I had a building to build, but it's pissing expensive. It's this, innit? Look at the price of that. Is that the orange? It's quite orange, innit? It's expensive. 20,000 on one building. Jesus. Jamming. Right, now this is pulling in Deathmaster. So if I auto-resolve this, it's going to wipe out the Deathmaster. It's got so many Skaven slaves though. Right, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to give the Deathmaster the benefit of the doubt. I don't know what he's going to do with that many Skaven slaves. I feel that he basically lost his primary army, and he's just taken over an army nearby, but it's full of shit. So, I'm going to fight this and try and help him. See if I can help Deathmaster do something. Because if I auto-resolve it, he's got no chance. And see, if that was one of my armies moving nearby, and the AI was able to just auto-resolve it and kill my army, I wouldn't be happy. You know, I'd want to be given the fighting chance. The one thing we have got on our side is overwhelming numbers. The problem is a lot of his units are Skaven slaves, and he's against some very elite Cathayan units. These are Celestial Dragon Guard, probably one of the best spear units in the game, and they're Celestial Dragon Crossbowmen. Again, one of the probably best range units in the game. They're up there alongside Shades and Sisters. I mean, even if I could damage some of his army, maybe take out his artillery. You know, something like that. Either way, I'm not sure how Deathmaster's going to fight this. But Deathmaster's also quite a strong character, and he's good at assassinating enemy characters. So if he can get to the heroes or Zhao Ming, he might kill him. But I don't know what items and abilities the Deathmaster's got in that army. He might have something that's really overpowered. But if you auto-resolve it, the auto-resolve won't take into account any of that. So, by fighting it, we might maybe be able to surprise them. They come on in 1 minute and 50 seconds down here. Right. That's on their side, isn't it? Okay, so Nurglings can vanguard. But I need them to stay hidden. pop 2 there. Pop 2 back here. Plague Bearers. I'll just go for the obvious location. It might come hunting for me, I don't know. Which is why I'm splitting my forces up. Fucking hell, look at the power bar battle difference. Oh shit, they saw him. Run, idiots. I mean, to be fair, if we can even get him to waste some of his ammo. Some of his ammo from, like, his Jade Warrior crossbowmen, or his Slash Drag Guard, or his artillery. I'd rather him waste that on these, because these units are garbage. How the fuck have they seen me? Bollocks. Right. He's also using his spells on me. These are flying, and say, are they flying over there to try and find them? You shouldn't be able to see them. They're gone. Reinforcements arrive, thank God. I'm going to say at that point I needed him to arrive before I got wiped out. So the edge decaying anyway. See, that's what I mean, they just wavered once, and that's it. Their leadership never went back up. Demons are so crap. I mean, if they're going to at least have that wavering, they need to make sure, with absolute fucking certainty, that demons have got good leadership. Really high leadership, like 80 base, and can go to like 90, 95 when like ranked up and with some red trip grades. They need to have really high leadership. Because as soon as they start wavering, that's it, they're gone. The only units that have a chance of coming back is Nurgle if they have the spells. I'm giving you a fighting chance here, Deathmaster. I don't think he'll have any minis from blows, will he? Because he's in my territory. Once I fight 2 units of Nurglings, it takes a unit out of it. I'm okay with that. These fucking things are annoying as hell. All I want to try and do is, if I can, is try and get all of Summer's range units. Because they're things I can actually hurt and kill. And if I can reduce down the range units he's got, might give Deathmaster a chance. But I don't think he's got a good one. This guy's got too many good units. Fucking hell, they can still... I have to fight them. If we try and run, we won't make it there. Deathmaster, why have you got an army of Skaven fucking slaves, dude? I'm gonna ask that question, you idiot. Why? His army was like 75% or more Skaven slaves. That's like me taking an army of Nurglings. And Nurglings aren't going to work, but the only way, as I said, they could work is if you're getting crap stack. But you don't take one army. You take like at least 2 armies, but I'd probably say even 3 or 4. And you put them all together in one big mass. So if they attack one army, they've got to attack them all. Obviously, if the AI's got Lightning Strike, they could Lightning Strike and take out one army. But then you've still got like 2 or 3 waiting nearby. And you just mob them with crap units. Because obviously, if you've got enough bad units on a good unit like Celestial Dragon Guard, as they get tired throughout the battle, they're going to fight worse and worse. If you're still chucking fresh units at them, there you gone. My guy's going to follow. Well, I gave the Deathmaster a fighting chance. And he did fucking nothing. But I think his army's dead anyway. I think he's in March, isn't he? Oh no, he escaped. But if I'd have auto-resolved it, it wouldn't have escaped. It'd have been wiped out. So I actually just saved Deathmaster's life. So that fucking rat owes me. And that's the difference there. Is he hasn't taken that anyway. He's now taking attrition, so he can't recover his injured units. But the Deathmaster and the bulk of his army survived, even though bulk of his army is complete dog shit. So it's not always best to hit an auto-resolve in that scenario. Because then now I've got an ally army nearby that could still be something of a nuisance. Festus finally got destroyed. It's got one turn to spread, so let's use... There we go.
Father Nagel. Kugath.
Xiaoming.
I heed only my father's decree.
So my army's still damaged though. And we're not doing great on magic either.
The rot horde would grow stronger. Specimens required.
Damaged buildings? No.
I'll dissect them.
Oh, it's giving me a victory. But I'll lose though, that's the question. Yeah, I thought as much. The garrison's back to full strength. Probably because it got wiped out, I imagine. So I'd lose 3 high-ranking Chaos Warriors with weapons and a unit of Chosen. Well, the Chaos Warriors I would not be opposed to losing, because I'm replacing them anyway, but I will not be losing a Chosen. Right. My garrison's coming on as reinforcements. They're coming on under AI control, so I ain't gonna fuck around with them. That's one good thing. Usually if I'm being reinforced by a garrison, I hate controlling the garrison. But in some battles I don't understand it when you can have the option to put them as AI control. It doesn't give them under the control of the AI. You're still controlling them, and it's like, oh. It's just one less thing to fuck around with when you don't care about a garrison. Garrisons are irrelevant because it's a garrison. You know, you can't choose the units in it unless you're playing ogres. And they're generally not good units. Or not great, at least, anyway. Right. I'm going to be careful around Celestial Dragon Guard. These things are unfortunately going to fuck up my plague drones. So I need to be careful there. He's on a horse. He's on his fly. What's the range on his artillery? The range on that is far. Right. What I'm going to do is then... put the knights back here. With the plague drones. Kugath is going to lead the on-foot forces. Hero is going to be with the knights. He's going to be in the air with his flyers. They're going to act as his bodyguard. He can't hide in trees. But these can. There's two ways to approach this battle is the way I look at it. One of them is to rush straight at him. I can probably beat him, but I will take casualties, and that's probably how I'd end up losing some units. The other one is to wait for the reinforcements. The reinforcements aren't strong, but what they are is they're cannon fodder. Literally. They start marching up and marching forward. That's all I need them to do. Why the hell are these hidden? It's kind of weird. I can hide my flyers? Okay. It's beyond his range of movement. Okay. If these three die, it's not the end of the world. Also, if these plague drones die, that's also not the end of the world. If they do die, I can just replace them with Chaos Knights. It's allowed us to build up some Winds of Magic as well, which means he can go in and make a mess. They are in March, so we'll get to bear that in mind, so we'll have an advantage there.
Exalted hero of Nurgle.
Astromancer. No. Don't cast that yet. If he's moving. Right, actually, should I put it on? Got Celestial Dragon Crossbowman there. Even better target. Good. Deplete's a very dangerous range unit. And that's exactly what I want his cannon to do. Just making sure he's not firing at my knights. Right. Try and plop this on them. Just break up his Celestial Dragon Guard a bit. Shit. It changed direction, it started firing at Chosen. What was this? Alchemist. Right. I need them other flyers to commit to battle before these do anything. They get annihilated, so I thought they would. What the hell's that?
Kugath, flee.
Someone get hold of those.
Despair in tow.
Like drones, come and get these sky lanterns. You can also help out.
Tiny.
Someone cast a spell on him, and you. The fuck are the heroes? There. Put it on my chosen. You shut down Cathay's range units and they ain't shit.
Chosen of Nurgle! The Plague Lord's wrath! Kugath, flee! Decimate them! Yes! Obliterate them! Knights of Nurgle! Die! The corruptor's will! Sick torment! The Lord surgeon! Now is our time! Plague and filth!
Oh goody, what's this? Longma Riders. Right, okay, they need some help. You didn't cast it? How long did it take to cast one fucking spell?
Nurgle's command! Calculating my destination! Kugath, reposition! Here's the game! We love the sick! Knights of Nurgle! The perfect play! It is done! Exalted hero of
The hero's fucking him up. My hero just absolutely butt slapped him. I might have lost 2 units of Chaos Warriors, that's it, but that's what I wouldn't to lose because they weren't part of my complete army.
Ejection is inevitable. A new brew. Blade and cast.
98 melee defense. Fucking hell. In fact, they're in March, aren't they? So it should be there anyway. See, all you've got to do is nullify the ranged. These did almost nothing. They actually got no kills. They did very little. Such Dragon Bowmen probably did the best. They didn't kill much though. And again, these did pretty much nothing. And the bulk of the things they were shooting at were my garrison units, which I don't give a fuck about. $7,000 for that. I will take some replen. Magic item drop chance plus 10%, armor plus 5 Lord's army. Ooh.
A plague, father. I demand haste.
Gives me a chance to recover. It says 3 turns for them, I don't know why.
Cultist of the Fly Lord. Infect all.
Not worth it with that kind of chance.
I must test my contagion. Urkel's chosen. This will infect so many.
He's got his first point in Mentor. That's good. So has he. After whooping Zhao Ming's candy ass. So much for the Iron Dragon. The Iron Dragon got burnt through by an armor-piercing fucking exalted champion.
Father Nurgle.
We've got the Trickster's other shard, which I think would potentially be good on him. Yes.
You are ambulatory decay.
It can cause fear and terror. It's fine for the time being.
Our father has a plan for you.
Because with that, it's minus 20% spell resistance to all enemies in 55 meters. So if I like fly him over them while he's casting his spells, lower it down, then spells I'm casting are going to do even more damage.
Fitted Brewmaster.
It's fucking good. Get Zhao Ming the fuck out of there. Pussy. He just lost a massive chunk out of his power bar. Yes, enjoy the plagues. Once I've completed this campaign as well, I get to start Scarbrands, because he's the next campaign in the line. We've got Scarbrand, Nikari. Nikari I'm probably going to lose because it's a 100 head start on Ulthwan, that's going to go badly. Zinch, and then I'm playing Wood Elves, which is going to be Durthu. I'm willing to play Durthu or Drycha. They can both build very competent melee armies. I don't need to fuck around with ranged pussy shit.
Prepared. Tally men, battle.
I need to put another plague on here, but one that gives a lot of Nurgle corruption. That's what we need. If I do it on that one, that one's ready to do it. So if I do that, and then that. Build that.
Show me your oils, children. The Plague Weaver.
We need a cultist as well.
Specimens.
If these heroes stop assassinating,
Cultist of the Fly Lord. Carry his plagues!
Assassinate critical success.
I pray his rot will take me. Follower of pestilence.
That's him there. Right, so he's completely murdered another one. Fuck me. This prick is annoying.
Cultist of the Fly Lord. Soon, Father wills it. Cultist of the Plague.
What I'll do is,
Glorious heat, my
so I know who the fuck's what. He can be scout one since he's now been alive the longest. Because other guys are all getting fucking murdered by this Kislev arsehole hero.
each new legion is a blessing. Your flesh will bubble. Wallow in filth, breathe disease. Cultist of the Fly Lord.
He can come up here. He can be
I yearn for
scout 3.
touch.
Rejoice, for I have you.
Deathmaster escaped thanks to me. Take note, Deathmaster. You escaped because I fought the battle rather than auto-resolving it and getting your ass killed. Right.
Plague Father's fetid blessings.
It'd be nice if you didn't assassinate this fucking hero. Or is able to fail at some point at least. Don't know why they made Kugath Plaguefather into an artillery piece. They need to read the lore about Kugath Plaguefather. He doesn't use ranged at all. He's a melee fighter. He ends up fighting and I think killing King Luan Leon Kerr in the lore.
Rejoice! Decay is here.
And that's where we're going, that's our
My
target.
skin cracks in the heat. It is too far.
Death, decay, and rebirth.
Cultists of the Plague God. Sweat seeps into my sores. First, our Father requires
Right, and I need to see if I found the neighbourhood Deathmaster.
Death bringer. Ashen here. That's all. Ashen will listen.
I'm not gaining 30,000 for military access. What about if I traded in that? Actually, wouldn't need that, would they? We just, yeah. He pays us money, yeah. So if I get defensive alliance, I get military access.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So instead of costing me money, it gained me money. I took 3,000 off for him. He's gained the settlement, which I don't mind. Because as far as it doesn't affect mine on there. No, I'm still at 20. Because I sacked it and then took it. We'll start moving.
His fetid embrace. It will earn his gift. Master engineer.
Deadmaster's been busy. What the fuck is going on here? Oh my god. Feel sorry for that poor bastard.
Yes, yes.
So this is what Skaven can do very well. Just bring this to the field.
What does Lady Lord wish? I worship the Earth Father. Pus curdles in this
Chief Assassin, yes.
He needs to recruit some better troops when he needs to recruit.
Master engineer.
Fucking this many Skaven slaves is terrible. Unless again, you're crap stacking. But if you're crap stacking, you don't have one army off by themselves. You keep your armies like that. You keep them together in a big bulk. So basically, you don't move one army, you move 4 armies. Or 3 armies.
My contagion.
The only things worthwhile in the army, assuming you have them, is heroes. That's the only thing that you have worthwhile. The rest of your army is just shit. You're just literally just grinding the enemy down. And because your units are that cheap, you can afford that many armies. That's just purely what you're doing with those.
Disease.
But I don't even know if that would work in the late game, because they could essentially just like Spartan 300 you and just hold you at fucking bay.
The hot sand lacerates me.
We don't want no outpost stuff. Right, we know about that then. Okay. What else have we got here? Right, so they just need to spread that 3 more times. And then that'll unlock this one, which is the good one for our armies if we're going to be in a big battle like the one we were just in.
A crusade against cleanliness.
Right, I'm going to leave this part here. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, leave a like. If you're new around here, please drop a sub. Help me grow the channel. I'll show you a little thing again. This is where the subscribe button is located. It is free. It is not actually a subscription like you would consider normally. It's completely free. So there's no harm in just hitting it. just hit the sub button for me, subscribe, help me grow my channel so I can get on this partner program. I'd really appreciate it. Take care everyone and have a great day.